Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Inside Guns with your host, me, the Yankee Marshal. Today, we're going to do something a little different. We're going on a field trip because I made a trip yesterday up to Olympia, Washington for a little rally that was going on at the Capitol. That was in opposition to some anti-gun bills that are going on up there right now. When I first got there, of course, it goes a little off the rails at the beginning. They tend to do that. They either go off the rails a little bit at the beginning or at the end. I prefer it when it's at the beginning than when it's at the end. But I got up there. We had some speakers going on. I'll let you see here what was actually happening and the topic I actually want to discuss. Hey, everybody. Just wanted to come at you a little bit here. I am at a little demonstration here in Washington, Washington State, not Washington, D.C. I'm at the Capitol in Olympia. I'm up here today because the Senate just passed the bill that would limit magazine capacity to 10 rounds in the state. You could not possess anything higher than that unless you already possessed it before the law, but then you can't take it out. You just have to have it in your own possession in your home. You definitely can't use it for carry. So they did pass that today. Now, I'm not going to say that this is the doomsday because it's going to go through the House, because that's very uncertain at this point. In fact, when they spoke to the leader of the House, they wouldn't even confirm that they were going to give it a hearing on the floor before March, and that it would have to pass before March to get through the current legislative session, which its chances are, I would say, less than half. But, you know, it's 50-50 kind of, like 49-51. So it's something we still have to be very worried about. But as far as the demonstration today is going on, it's just a little group of people getting together to say that they are watching and they're seeing what's going on and they don't approve. So that's why I'm here. I kind of felt an obligation to be here to kind of document from the outside even. I mean, I was down there in the group earlier, but just want to be a voice and a presence to say that we do not approve of these things. We are paying attention. So many people are not paying attention, which is sad, but that's just the way it is. And I don't think everyone needs to show up at rallies and everything. I used to really harp on that, to show up. These days, I don't really know if it's that important to show up, because what do they accomplish really, other than the camaraderie of them? Because like I told someone a minute ago, when they said we're out here fighting for our rights, are we really fighting? Is there any chance of victory from what we're doing right now? And I don't really think there is. But, you know, it's being visible. It's the camaraderie of it. Like, I got to try to keep my finger out of the front of the camera here. But they're down there talking now. But, you know, as you can see, like I said, it's a small group and very low key. They're not going to be storming the Capitol or anything. Before I came up here, I was warned that state police were talking that they were going to try to portray this as a January 6th type event. Pacific Northwesterners don't get that worked up. These people aren't storming anything unless maybe it's a sell at, you know, J.C. Penney's or something. But like I said, I've gotten to where I think with the rallies and stuff, they're nice, but they're not necessary. And in fact, often they're counterproductive, because the people that you'd want to see there don't want to show up, and the people that you don't want on the news every night are the ones that are the most likely to show up. And since we can't get enough everyday people to show up, they end up being what represents us. And I'm not the biggest fan of that happening all the time. So rallies, they've kind of run their course. People ask why are there not more of them anymore. I think a lot of organizations and people that are actually fighting for change, the activists, have decided that, you know, no publicity is better than bad publicity. And a lot of the rallies were just becoming bad publicity. And, you know, the speakers that would go way off topic and would muddy the waters with, you know, religious rhetoric and other conservative causes instead of sticking to gun rights. It ended up where we were doing more damage than we were good for our own causes. I mean, if you want to go speak up for religious causes or other conservative causes, I encourage you wholeheartedly to go do so. But do that at rallies for those causes. When you're here rallying for the Second Amendment, speak on the Second Amendment and the truths of the Second Amendment. And unfortunately, that kind of hasn't been what's been going on for a long time. So it's different now. We're in a different culture. Rallies and stuff aren't making that big of a difference. And like I say, we're all linked. You all can see what's going on here without coming because I'm here. And it's been that way for a while now. So how important it is to show up is, less and less every day. I think I'm making my point there without being too offensive. But I just wanted to report in because, like I said, I wanted to let people know what was going on here today. I found out about it last night. I didn't even know in advance. I found out right before I came here. So I just want to let people know what's going on. Let them know that the Senate did pass the magazine ban. It is not a done deal yet. Like I said, it still has to go through the House, and it's got a time frame on which it has to get through the House through. It's got like another month to get through because this is February already, and it's got to get through by March. So they don't have a lot of time. And like I say, there's not as much will in the House as there is in the Senate because people in the House actually have to go back and answer to the people in their town, in their county, where the senators, not so much. The House of Representatives, they have to do that. So they're a little less likely to vote for it, but we'll see. It won with a 28-20 margin in the Senate. That's not, the biggest margin ever. So that makes you think it might not have a chance in the House, but we'll see if it even gets heard before the time limit. A lot of people would just rather let the time limit run out than they would be on the record with it. So we'll have to see what goes on. But like I said, I just wanted to update you on what's happening, and I wanted to show you where we're at right now as far as the legislation in Seattle, or not Seattle, in Olympia. I always say Seattle up here for some reason. But just keep you updated and let you know there are people that are fighting. We'll just have to wait and see if we're successful or not. Okay, after things initially went off the rails a little bit, everything got back on track pretty quickly. We had a lot of representatives from gun shops, manufacturers, we had politicians, we had a representative from Pink Pistols, all came up and gave speeches, their presentations. They stayed on topic, they were concise. It was actually a pretty good event. Unfortunately, the media liked to record the early stuff, and then a lot of them had even left before the final speakers came up. But was going pretty good there at the end. I did have some final thoughts I wanted to share with everybody after I heard the presentations. Before I share them with you, two things. One, I'm going to give you a little clip of some of that hateful gun rhetoric that was going on there. These hateful, violent gun people that are going to storm the Capitol, the kind of stuff they were saying. And two, I want to let everyone know that I am not wearing a mask because I promote mask wearing. I think masks right now are only protecting two people. That's the unvaccinated and private industry that owns the hospitals. But you had to wear them to go inside to go to the bathroom. I have an old man bladder, so I had to go inside the Capitol to use the bathroom. And forgot to take it off after I came out because I'm old and my brain don't work so good no more. So that's the only reason I was wearing the mask. They gave it to me as I went in, and I forgot to take it off. I don't want anyone to think it's a political statement either way. It's not. I don't think masks should be political statements, and this one definitely isn't. It's just a case of an old man who had to piddle really bad who forgot to take it off after he was done.
We get to go places maybe others don't feel called to, and we just go there, and all we do is we simply love the hell out of people.
All right, we are about to wind up here. I just want to say that as the thing went on, the following speakers, the speakers from Pink Pistols, the speakers from local gun shops, the politicians, they all got up and they made great speeches. They stuck to the topic. They stuck to the principles of freedom and the ridiculousness of the idea that, however many bullets in your magazine is what determines how you behave. Did a lot better towards the end there. But of course, I noticed a lot of the media left after the first couple of speakers, which were what I would say not the best representation. But overall, went pretty good. Pretty happy with it. Like I said, we're waiting to see if the magazine bill gets through the House. Even one of the speakers just said they're hopeful that it's going to not make it through the House, but we'll see. I will definitely keep you all updated. If there's anything else I need to come up here for to stay informed, I will. And then I will let you know whatever I know, which isn't much usually. But we'll share whatever little knowledge I get with you as I get it. And that's pretty much what happened yesterday. Like I said, the bill passed the Senate. There's other bills waiting, but that one has passed the Senate now, the magazine limit bill. So we're waiting on that to see if it goes to the House or not. We will see. They have not said that they will take it up yet, even if it goes over there, if it makes it over. And even if it does get a vote, we got no guarantee it will be passed. But we're paying attention. So I just wanted to let everyone know that, let you know what went on yesterday. And with that being said, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you enjoyed the show today. I hope you come back again on Monday. Until then, I just want to remind everyone to always carry and stay safe until I see you again.